Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel, honey, and welcome back to another quick chat. Today on the quick chat, we're going to be talking about the ladies of Xscape who got a chance to go over there to V103. At least three of the ladies, okay? Y'all know Miss Latocha is currently on the outs by choice at this particular time. But the ladies went over to V103 and, they kind of talked about a lot of the mess that's been going on. And I do have a quick 13-minute clip of the interview. So I am going to play that. We're going to watch it together and we're going to talk about it. Okay. So make sure y'all ready to tip tappity type over in the comments. Okay. So let's go ahead, get this added to the screen and let's check out what the ladies had to say.
Xscape is here with the Big Chicken Morning Show on B103, the ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. The Lady of Soul recipients performing this Sunday over there at State Farm Arena with the R&B experience. It's supposed to be an electric stroll down memory lane with amazing acts and artists.
It's gonna be lit.
This is gonna be a situation. Queen of Tia.
Well, I want to know what the heck is going on. I mean, I hear y'all been keeping little secrets about what y'all wearing on the red carpet.
There you go.
First it was that. Then it was y'all's promoter allegedly threatened Latocha's husband, which is why she's not touring with y'all. Then it was the the solo gospel album. Then it was IG model Unique Voucher allegedly having a baby with Rocky Bivens. And then it came up that Unique's page was allegedly hacked. So I want to know what is true to you and what is false to you.
Oh my goodness. Well, first let me say, we don't really know what's going on in their bedroom, in their personal business.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
So we won't, we don't know.
We don't have no comment.
We don't know. We just as confused as y'all.
They always throw Xscape in it, though, every time.
I know.
Like, even the girl herself was like, I am, Xscape. I'm like, why are you even bringing up the group? This is a personal matter.
Yes, so. Please, thank you. Can you please repeat it again for the people in the back?
But that's probably one of the harsh things about being in a group. I guess being in a group and female groups. It's messy.
And I would like to say, let me just go on record and say, my girl Kandi does not know this lady.
I don't know that lady. They went and pulled up a picture that this lady took with me in 2018.
Oh, the lady you need?
Yes, I went to her page just like everybody else. Like, what the hell? She took a picture with me. I do not know that lady, so y'all can stop circulating that photo. It was a random date. I guess she saw me somewhere and took a picture with me. I do not know her.
So okay, where are we? She's.
Well, I'm glad Kandi cleared that up, okay? Because Miss Lady was definitely trying to get a piece of clout off of her affiliation that she did not have with Miss Kandi Burruss. So I'm glad that Kandi went ahead and let y'all know that lady don't know me. I don't know that lady, okay? She was a fan. She took a picture. So now with us knowing that the lady was lying, talking about her page was hacked, it made me wonder if she did the same thing with Latocha's husband when she saw him out and about. Did you just take the picture because you knew who he was and you felt like you was a fan of his wife, so you wanted to take a picture with him? You know what I'm saying? I wonder. Let's keep going.
Clearly not here. Is she going to be on stage Sunday?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She's working on this gospel solo project.
So are y'all on speaking terms? Are y'all talking? Are y'all what's going on?
Ooh, that was a straight.
That's great.
answer.
I
That
like
was
it.
a
Okay,
straight
come on, the
answer.
Tia with Big Tigger.
I'm just gonna be honest and say that she and I never really communicate. I'm gonna speak for myself.
Okay.
We don't.
A baby with Rocky Bivens, and then
And I want to change because they said she was so good in it. And then I asked her, I said, well,
Y'all, I done skipped them.
She and I never really communicate.
That's where I wanted to stop at, okay? I wanted to stop at that part because it's just so funny that they have this song called What I Need From You Is Understanding, girl. And they can't seem to get an understanding because obviously Miss Kandi and Miss Tasha don't seem to be communicating, okay? And what Kandi says, and when y'all don't communicate and the understanding dies, there's no way that we can work it out if we don't pull together. Y'all need to pull it together, girl. Let's go ahead and keep going.
I'm gonna speak for myself.
Okay.
We don't really communicate. We haven't really communicated in months. I mean, on the show, I guess we, it was a lot of arguing when we were filming during the summer.
And it shouldn't have been.
TV
It should have been a better. Should have been a better moment than what we experienced on the show. You know, I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is just a gimmick for the show." This isn't a gimmick. Like what y'all seeing taking place right now, this is real life. We're not trying to promote no show.
They not trying to do
This is like real life that's happening. That you know what I'm saying. That sisters are going through.
Sadly.
But to set the record straight, you know, when it came to the mess about the dress, Kandi, Tiny, nor myself said anything about the dress. We actually thought she looked really beautiful. My sister looked beautiful in her dress.
Okay.
So, you know, and then to say that the memo wasn't given, Tiny had a conversation.
What? Yeah. Me and her had a conversation the night before. We was just leaving rehearsal, and she asked me what everybody was wearing. Everybody was wearing, and I told her, I said, you know, I was not. I just told her that Tamika had a red dress because I was like, well, Kandi has rose gold. I have on like a clear crystal type dress, and Tamika has a red dress on. She was like, a red dress? She's gonna stand out. It's gonna look a mess. We're not gonna look cohesive, and we're not gonna look like a group, but whatever. And I was like, you know, well, maybe we can get her to change her dress, but I don't know, you know, Tamika's stubborn, and she may not want to change because they say she looks so good.
Natasha saying that if her sister wear a red dress, she gonna stand out, and y'all not gonna look like a group, and then you turn around and you just stand out at the awards. Interesting. Let's keep going.
And then I asked her, I said, well, what color do you have on? She said, I'm wearing gold. I said, oh, well, damn, we might need to make Tamika change her dress, but I don't know. So the next day, I guess, you know, her and the stylist, you know, because I told him, I said, Tasha's wearing gold. So he was like, dang, Tamika gonna stand out. Let me see if we can get her to change the dress. So Tamika comes in my room, but she has on a dress the same color as us. And I'm like, oh, wow, you changed your dress. I didn't think they was going to get her to do it. Right. And then all of a sudden, Tasha comes out with this green dress. And I'm just like, T, you told me you had a gold dress on. She was like, well, you know, I thought it was, but it has gold stuff and this. And I'm just like, okay.
But we didn't mind. You know, at that time, we were being honored. So it really wasn't about the dress.
It didn't matter.
Okay.
You know,
I can see that.
I did, but we was trying to be like rose gold, silver, you know, in that lane.
We didn't realize that it was going to blow up to be as big of a deal as it was. And I think more than anything, we just kind of hate that the whole dress situation kind of overshadowed the fact that we were getting the award. It was more talk about the dress than it was about the award itself. And that was like a lifetime achievement for us. So nobody wanted that. At the end of the day,
well, I just think that maybe she shouldn't have said I didn't get the memo because that was not true.
It gave the impression like we purposely.
Now, see, I knew Tamika don't be innocent in all of this, girl. I knew she don't be innocent in all of this. I'm glad Tiny said that because that's what the issue was. Ultimately, it was her saying she didn't get the memo. When people tried to call her out for her standing out or whatever like that, she just said she didn't get the memo when you did. You did get the memo. You did know what was going on. And it was because of you complaining that it sounds like they were going to change the dress code, at least for your sister, because she was the main one standing out. I don't know, girl. Y'all need to communicate better.
They did that for her. That's not true.
You know,
and our stylist had sent pictures of the original dresses that we
and actually, they sent him a picture of her dress, like just a tail of it.
Just the material.
So he couldn't see what the dress looked like. They just sent a tail of it, like
they didn't want us to see what she was wearing. They sent a piece of her material.
And the picture kind of looks a little goldish.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we didn't care that she had a different dress. We were just happy that we were all there and being honored. We didn't care. It was the fans that made a big deal.
I was gonna say, I think the optics of 1, 2, 3 looking uniform and then her off to the end didn't help the. Like if it's just the way that y'all stood. Not that it was on purpose.
Well, regardless of where she said, it's no middle in 4 people. It's no middle. So either way she was going to be. No middle.
Last thing that lots of people are paying attention to was in your acceptance speech, Tiny.
Okay, let's talk about the acceptance speech because honestly, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just looking at the mic. I was, you know, from where I was kind of leaning over trying to talk to the mic. I was not excluding her. I said, my ladies, you know what I'm saying? Even though it did, I saw it and I said, damn, it do look a little crazy. There was not, I had no ill will, no.
I don't think so either because you're known to be like the peacemaker in the group, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you're kind of like the glue.
Yeah, and Tasha, me and Tasha are probably the closest. We are the closest in the group. So, like, as far as with these ladies, you know what I'm saying? They, right now, well.
They haven't been communicating. Nobody's communicating themselves as Tiny.
Right. So me and her communicate the most, and we share rooms together, like dressing rooms and stuff. Right. So we're together all the time. So I have no reason to shade her, even though
That's interesting that Tiny is more closer to Latocha than Latasha's own sister. And when y'all go on trips or whatever, and y'all have to share just dressing rooms, she shares the dressing room with you more than she shares with her own sister. I don't know why. I don't have any, sisters. I grew up with just brothers or whatever like that. Well, I have a half sister or whatever, but I grew up with brothers. So I mean, girl, I'm used to also having my own SHI too, but having a sister, like I would think that maybe the relationship is much different. And out of all of the ladies, you would likely be closer with your sister, but it seems like they may have a bit of friction between the both of them, especially when Latasha came to social media kind of talking about how her sister disrespected her mom. And I believe we're going to get a chance to see that, it sounds like she was saying, on the show. So, I mean, girl, I guess. Let's keep going.
I don't know about her speech. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But
so Tamika, this is your blood.
I was just gonna say that.
Tamika, this is your blood, Tamika.
I got sisters, so I know how that is. Having sibling upsets or whatnot. Is your mom trying to make y'all get back on the same page?
Good question.
She's choking right now. She needs some water.
She needs some water because she keep coughing.
It's a lot of the things that you guys are asking about. That's why we don't really try to comment too much, because a lot of those things are going to play out in the show, and you're going to be able to see it all for yourself. So it's not like, we don't really like to, add to the fire or add to the flames or whatever. We just feel like you'll see.
And honestly, I can't wait to show the show.
Y'all be saying that, like, we'll see on the show, but then sometimes it feel away. And I'm just not talking about Xscape. I'm thinking about just like Real Housewives and stuff. Y'all love telling us sometimes that we'll see it on the show and it's going to play out on the show and stuff. And a lot of times you don't know that because of editing. Y'all not in the editing room, so they may crop that piece out. I feel like sometimes that's just y'all way of escaping answering the question. Like, you'll have to watch the show to find out. Girl, we done sat through 20 episodes of a season, and y'all did not address the one question that we asked you months ago. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, girl, I guess we will see it. And if we don't see it, we're going to be over there knocking on your door, Miss Kandi.
Can't come fast enough. With all the things that's been said, I just want y'all to see for yourself.
Yeah.
So,
right.
I mean, because,
So, okay. It's your blood, and I'll leave you with this. Is it, you answer first, and everybody else can answer individually. Okay. Is it fixable?
What fixable?
The situation.
I mean, I'm not mad at my sister. I love my sister, and I'm always here for her, just like the group. We're here for her. Yeah. It's not the personal problems that we're having as a family should have never been spoken on. But she decided to speak on it to clear her name, saying that because people were saying, well, your sister didn't tell you about this. Your sister didn't tell you, and then she was like, well, I'm not talking to my sister because she disrespected my mama, which was a lie. And so that right there in itself, that hurts. You know what I mean? Like, this whole thing is just out of control. But the reality of it, my sister started working on her deal long before we started doing the show. Right. During the show, she has been alienating herself from us. Her manager's called Tiny and said she's booked. And when she's unbooked, they'll let us know.
Oh, wow.
And as far as the rumor about the promoter threatening her husband, the truth of the matter is, he threatened her first. And we have the email.
He said Rocky threatened the
Then I knew I wasn't crazy. I said this in a video a long time ago, a long periodically time. Okay. I said that, like, what did your husband say to the promoter? Because a lot of people not going to sit up there and just threaten you unless without something happening first. You must have said something, or he must have said something to the promoter for the promoter to respond in such a harsh way. And I believe everything that Tamika is saying about her sister isolating herself. I feel like she did that many years ago. I don't know why, but she did that many years ago. And here she is doing it yet again. I don't understand what that's about. The only thing I could think about is she probably think that she better than them in some capacity. And I'm also glad that Tamika spoke on Latasha saying that she disrespected her mom. I talked about this in another video, right? A lot of times some of the kids can't understand that your parent has a different relationship with you. For those of you guys that did not hear me say this, I cuss in front of my mama all the time. Doesn't bother her, whatever. My big brother can't stand it. It grinds his gears. But it don't stop what the hell I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna do what I want to do. Period. I'm your big sister. Period. That's what I say. You ain't my big brother. I'm your big sister. Whatever. But anyway, my mama had to let him know, like, scoot back, because our relationship is different than yours. It don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? But either way, like Tamika, just because she may have a certain standards or whatever she got going on with herself, her sister may do something and she may not like it, and she may deem it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Latasha may deem it as a big issue, or as her sister disrespecting her mama. Meanwhile, her mama like, baby, we got a different type of relationship. Like, we're good. I see nothing wrong with what's happening over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm here for what Tamika's saying, because I believe everything she's saying. But let's keep going.
Yes, first.
Gotcha.
So when I presented the girls' information or whatever, we called the promoter, and he was like, the reason why in other words, the reason why I didn't retaliate to that threat is because of y'all. So she took that as a threat, but he threatened the promoter first. And
got it.
All right, well,
like, it's a lot. It's crazy.
Pieces of the story being told.
Baby, Latasha finna be hot when she find this out. That her sister done sat up there and exposed her. Exposed the truth and said that your husband sat up there and threatened that man first. And the only reason why that man didn't really get with y'all like how he really wanted to get with y'all was because of the other three ladies. But then I do have this question, Tamika. My question is, according to Latasha, the promoter threatened them, said that he would unalive her husband and leave her as a widow. Was that even said? Or was that something Latasha was making up? Because according to you, he didn't go down that road or down that lane or respond back to Latasha's husband out of respect for y'all. So at what point was that conversation had? Or is Miss Latasha putting, extra sauce on the story?
right.
And we haven't said our piece, because at the end of the day, we love Tasha, and we don't want to
love
go
her.
back and forth on the internet trying to bash each other like it's crazy.
Right.
So we just wait, and we're trying to wait. I'm telling you now. I mean, if it keeps going on, I don't know how much I can hold. But
I'm just getting tired of being blamed for everything.
It's always your
Like,
fault.
I was like, if anything
Always.
happened,
I know that's right,
it's
Kandi.
like Kandi did this or Kandi made them do that. I didn't make anybody do anything. If anybody remembers, I was not, trying to do anything. They, were more so the ones that said, let's do the show. So I wasn't trying to make my girls do shows without her. It was her choice not to do the shows. And to be clear, this promoter is the same promoter that promoted the show last Christmas when Tiny and I missed the show because we had got COVID.
I remember that.
So we were obligated
Right.
to make up to that show. She was supposed to make it up with us. So it wasn't like
A whole new show.
yeah, it was like a whole new show. We knew we had to make up the show with the promoter. He just threw in a couple extra shows so there could be some money made, and
Right.
us not just losing money by doing a show that we had to make up. You
Well,
get what I'm saying?
I
Let's
just
be
wanna
clear
say,
on that.
As a fan of Xscape and as a fan of all of y'all individually in your solo careers, your reality shows, whatever you do, I'm always here for it. And I love y'all, so I want y'all to continue to love on each other, because you just never know.
Yes,
Life is short. I
Agreed.
think about groups like the Migos and how Takeoff was taken away so soon.
Yes.
And you just
So
never
sad.
know
While
what days
some
are
of them
left.
were
So,
beefing, right?
while they were beefing. So if it could be a perfect world, like I have my way, I would love to see all four of you back together again. And I would love to see y'all make up.
Yeah, we're waiting.
I appreciate what Shamia is saying, but Shamia, I do feel like you need to have that conversation with her. Okay, now I understand you. It seems like they're open. They're open. They want to make up, but the conversation, in my opinion, it kind of seems like you need to go talk to Latasha, because as our sister said, she the one isolating herself and separating herself more and more from the group. Like, they here with open arms. She got to be willing to do the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that conversation. Go have that conversation with her.
Whenever she's ready to come back and do shows with us, we're waiting. We didn't stop her from doing the show. She stepped back. And it wasn't just because of this show. It was another show with a different
promoter
that she didn't. Her, they say she booked up. She working on her solo project, and we give her. You know, everybody have talents. All our talents not attached to each other.
You know what?
So we're definitely supporting her solo deal.
All y'all gotta call it one time and just say what?
That's right. That's right.
But y'all gotta say it like that now.
What? So, and let me just say this. You know, I don't want to really go back and forth with the drama overall. Like what he said, it's nothing. I want people to know there is nothing wrong with her doing a solo project.
Nothing wrong
because
with
people are like, well, why can't she? We definitely support her in all her solo endeavors. In anything that she want to do, you know what I mean?
Right.
We all have solo separate things that we do, so it's not a big deal about that. When we come together, let's come together. I just don't want us to publicly, at the end of the day, Xscape is like a legacy that we can keep going forever and ever. And so that's why we still do shows, because it's like we want to keep the name of Xscape alive.
Absolutely.
And we're going to hold it down.
Yes,
And you will see on Sunday
Let me say
that it goes down.
I love y'all individually. I love you collectively.
Exactly.
I hope it all works out. They'll be on stage this Sunday along with Tamika, Martin, who is your host for the evening. Over there at State Farm Marina. R&B experience is going to be lit. It's a situation. I love you all. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And we'll be back.
All right, y'all. So that was the interview with the ladies of Xscape. What I will say that I truly appreciate about Xscape, they're not trying to add new people to their group when another person is unable to be there. All three of them are talented outside. You know, of course, Latosha's talented, but I mean, when Latosha's not there, all of the other ladies are just as talented, have beautiful voices. I feel like a lot of people be playing when it comes to Tamika. Like, Tamika really can sing, but I be feeling like, I don't know if I heard Tamika lead a lot of songs. Like, Tamika really, like, the ladies can sing, right? You know, but anyway, I just feel like they be playing on Tamika Todd just a little bit. Okay. But anyway, what I'm saying is I really can appreciate them still going on and doing it with just 3 people instead of trying to add that other person to kind of fill in so that we could feel like it's 4 people. Unlike Drew Hill, who can take a note out of their book, girl, unless everybody cannot sing, because I be seeing y'all with 5 members and then I be seeing y'all with 6. And I be like, honey, I just only want to see 4 people on the stage. And preferably, I would like to see the old heads. Now, if Woody decided he don't want to be there, then it's fine. Then just carry on with the 3 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, y'all gonna do what y'all want to do anyway. Cause that's just how y'all is, okay? But I just wanted to come to you guys real quick regarding this video with Xscape. The ladies clearing up a lot of the rumors and confirming, honestly, to me, what I kind of was thinking, and I hate to put that on Latosha, but confirming that Latocha is the problem. Her own sister even said that she alienated herself from the group. This was something that she did on her own. And the whole deal, when it came down to the gospel deal, it's been in the works of a long time ago before they even started doing the show. So that's just interesting. I can't wait to see how everything is about to play out. And it kind of makes me wonder, are they still currently filming at this particular time, or has filming wrapped up? Now, I do know that Kandi Burruss is filming Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I'm wondering what their schedule looks like for her. Have they already wrapped up filming on Xscape? And now she's filming Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I feel like she probably was filming both of them around the same time, because I think that Real Housewives of Atlanta could have started filming this summer or something, didn't it? So I feel like it could have been a bit of overlap, okay? But one thing about Kandi, she gonna be busy, okay? But that's all I got for you guys, all right? I wanted us to watch that video together because I did not see it yet, and I wanted to chit-chat with you guys about it, all right? I want you guys to go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything that we just talked about when it comes to Xscape and Miss Latosha. Okay, Latosha Scott, honey. That's all I have. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.